Hey everybody, Mr. B here and welcome to the Loft. It is not getting above freezing today in Atlanta, which means I want something warm and comforting. And this easy sausage tortellini soup is the ticket. This thing tastes like it is cooked all day, and in reality you can get it done in about an hour. So let's get started. Let me show you what you're going to need for this sausage and tortellini soup. Pretty basic stuff. Let's just go around the horn. Sausage, obviously, I'm using a turkey sausage. Use whatever you want. Let's see. Mirepoix traditional stuff here. I've got onions, celery, carrots, some fresh garlic. I'll be using some chicken stock here. We will finish it with a little bit of heavy cream. Using one bag, maybe 1.5, we will see, of some pre-made cheese tortellini, which you can find in your refrigeration section of your grocery store. Some chicken stock poking in here. I will use some of the Better Than Bouillon as a flavor enhancer. It's something I've started doing ever since I discovered this delicious stuff, which means you're going to want to watch your salt, okay? I'm going to use some tomato paste also as a flavor enhancer. I've got some diced tomatoes here. I'm using fire roasted because it's my favorite stuff. A little salt and pepper to taste, as I mentioned. Dry seasoning, I'm going to use Italian seasoning here. You could use oregano, herbs de Provence, anything like that. And I'm going to use some fresh thyme. Because I've got it on hand. You could use dried or you could omit it all together. Let's get our soup pot heated up and start cooking. As per usual, there are a couple of ingredients I left out inadvertently. You're gonna need like a bag of baby spinach here towards the end, and I'm probably gonna end up deglazing this with a little bit of Chardonnay or some form of white wine. Now, I've heated a few tablespoons of oil up into my Dutch oven, and I'm going to go ahead and start cooking off my sausage. Okay, I've taken the liberty of removing the casings there, as you can see. Now, when you're using a turkey or a chicken sausage, right, you're going to need a little bit of fat in your pan. Eventually the vegetables and all that good stuff are going to get in there. It's just frankly, typically, not going to render too well. Another ingredient I forgot, red chili flakes. Gosh, I'm banging here. Anyway, back to my sausage. When I use a turkey sausage or a chicken sausage, I like to add a little bit of fennel seed to it. Get it into that oil. Let it start toasting up, and then we're going to start breaking up our sausage here. Got some good color on my sausage here. This is about a pound of sausage. If you can find it already ground, by all means use it. Okay, so I'm just going to get this off, set it to the side here. If you leave some behind, don't worry about it. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to be too upset if I add just a little bit, another zhuzh or so of some oil, and in goes mirepoix. So onions, celery, and our carrots. Okay, now I'm going to give this just a hit of some salt to get the liquids kind of beginning to extract, and we're going to get these kind of softened and translucent. Let these go for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, if that. I have my veg here where I want it. It feels good and soft on the spoon. So now I'm ready to build another level of flavor. In goes my garlic. We're going to let this go about 1 minute or until fragrant. Next in will be some of that fresh thyme. I picked it off the leaves, but you know what? You could just put the whole stems in there, fish them out later. About a tablespoon or so, kind of go big here, on the Italian seasoning. Now is the time for just a dash of my crushed red. If you're upset about the heat, then, you know, leave it out. And I'm going to hit that with black pepper. And we will get that kind of going. We're going to let our sort of spices kind of open up and toast up, bloom a little bit. Careful not to burn them. Just a few minutes, or not even a few minutes, really just a couple of seconds. We'll get that going for you. All right, now next up here, we're going to do just about a tablespoon or so of some tomato paste. Okay, now this stuff is raw, has a raw taste to it, so you're going to want to kind of cook off that rawness on that, and but also it coats up the vegetables really nice and helps sort of, you know, marry in all that goodness. I'll put, you know, a little bit of my fresh parsley in there. Why not at this stage, right? Beautiful. Now is the time for just a little bit of wine, maybe a quarter cup, maybe half a cup. Scrape around, make sure that you're getting all the brown bits and goodness gracious off of it. Letting that alcohol cook off just a bit. And let's build the soup. Back in goes the sausage and any of the drippings that may have rendered while sitting. We're going to get our tomatoes in. Give that a whirl. I'm going to hit that with just a wee bit. I mean, it doesn't take much of the better than bouillon. Again, watch your salt. And my stock's going in, about 4 cups. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Now, we're going to give this a whirl. We're going to bring it up to a boil, reduce to simmer. You can add more liquid as you go if some of it, you know, is going to evaporate off. But I'm going to cook this covered for about 20 to 30 minutes, like I said. This soup does not take long. And I'll see you back. It is time to finish our soup. Okay, so to do that, we're going to take a pint of heavy cream. We are going to take our tortellinis, make as big a mess as possible. Give that a stir through. Look how beautiful that is. Doesn't need a damn thing. And in goes our spinach. It's going to seem like a lot, but it will wilt down into nothing. Bring that up to heat about 5 minutes or so, and we're going to be ready to go. All right, guys, there you have it. A little bit of garlic bread on this thing. Sausage tortellini soup. Perfect cold weather food, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this one a shot. You will not be disappointed. If you enjoyed it, click like, hit subscribe, come along for the ride, and we're going to see you guys next time. Cheers.